What's going on, everyone? Greatest Hits here, back with another video, and today I'm doing something very different.
A little different.
Look, a lot different.
A tad bit different.
I'm way out of my element here. But I've never been to a dirt track before, so we're just gonna see. Well, I'm gonna see what it's like for these race cars to go around the dirt track and everything, and we're gonna have fun. He has a race car. We race car
as well. Right here.
But we're just gonna watch right now. So, yeah.
So you see the things with the big wings on the top?
Yeah.
Those go fast, turn left.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's Shane.
In the red truck?
Yeah.
For what?
Pushing them all.
Oh,
They don't have transmissions.
Oh, okay. I got you. So the power and torque is what gets them moving.
They make about, what do you think, 800 horsepower?
These probably, yeah, I'd say around that.
Nah. They're about 700.
That's what I was going to say.
About 700, and they don't weigh but like 1,300 pounds, 1,400 pounds.
Lightweight.
That big wing on the top is to keep them on the ground.
Oh, okay.
I've seen Scooby-Doo out there in the pit area, as well as Pac-Man. I think Pac-Man's out on the track.
Out, get some practice in.
I'm sorry, say that again, sir?
All right, so what is happening right now is hot laps. So pretty much every racetrack, every dirt track, at the beginning of the night, they go out and just have practice laps, like 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah.
Then they'll go back in the pits, make some adjustments to the car, make the car get faster.
Okay.
And then after that, they'll go to heat races.
That's kind of like drag racing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Then they'll go to heat races. After the heat race, wherever you finish in your heat race determines where you start in the in the feature, the big race, if you want to dumb it down.
Okay.
All right, so Bridget Sackler going to be back out on the track. Glad to see you're okay.
This is a different set of drivers starting the race.
They're going to get right back out on the track. And I think Joey Mark.
Wait till they get to racing.
Yeah. For real? I thought real racing.
Oh no, I'm talking side by side, coming for the green kind of racing.
God damn.
It's gonna get real interesting. They just hot lapping right now.
Jeez.
Factory stock.
Oh, they're in the stadium.
I'm like, what?
That's the class I run. I just don't have a car.
That little bitty ready car?
Yeah, I just don't run a little bit of red car. I run a little bit of blue car.
25 laps of sprint car action coming at you. Fourth in the 91A, third up to fourth now. Got that position there in those couple laps. Actually, right after the restart, Dustin Gates moved from fifth up to fourth. That'll slide the point line of Kyle Emerson back a spot. Those are still your top five. Then you have the 3-3 of Paxton Gregory. Pac-Man, he has... Looks like the factory stocks are getting a little racy there, even in hot laps. I was going to say that C8 machine, not only was it a sharp-looking machine, it was a fast one. Again, that is just hot laps. Hot shots, need you up for hot laps. Hot shots followed by the street stocks.
Okay guys, so that's the end of this video. I had to leave early. It was getting late. Probably about 11 o'clock ish. It was getting kind of late, so I just went ahead and went home. That race that you guys saw, usually those dirt car races don't end until about midnight, sometimes 2 in the morning. That kind of goes with, you know, drag racing too, or pretty much almost any other track. Anyways, I have some good news and I have some bad news. Good news is, actually, you know what, I'm gonna give you guys the bad news. I usually go to Byram Dragway in Mississippi because I live in Mississippi, and I go to the 8th Mile track to race my car. I made 2 videos on the car racing down the track, and I made another 2 videos on like over 2 years ago. But when I first went over there back in 2018, I've noticed that the track is really short. Obviously an 8th mile is much shorter than a 1/4 mile, and I've never been to a 1/4 mile track before, but that 8th mile track looked too short to me. So I just ignored it and just said, okay, it's still an 8th mile track, I guess. Just made the assumption. But Byram, one of the guys at the Byram Dragway told me it is an 8th mile track. It's 660 feet. Fast forward to Saturday was when I was watching the dirt track racing. I was talking with my buddies and everything while we were watching the cars go around the track, and one of my buddies was like, hey, you going to Byram next week? And I said, no, I still need to, you know, fix some things on the car and do some more upgrades before I take it out on the track again. I want to put some gears in her and some other things. So he was just like, you know, that track is 500 feet, right? And I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, it's not a true 8th mile track. And I'm like, so all this time that I've been on that track, I never knew that that track was 500 feet. 660 feet is equivalent to 1/8 of a mile. 1,320 feet is a 1/4 mile, which is longer. So now I'm like, well, I guess I can just throw away all my time slip. When you look at them, it's very faded and it doesn't look that great. It doesn't even show my 330. It just shows my 60 foot, I believe, my 8th mile, and my mile per hour. So to be honest with you, Byram Dragway is okay, and it's 30 minutes away from my house. But if I want to go to a good track in Mississippi, I'm gonna have to drive like 1 hour and 30 minutes to get to a legit track. And that's where the good news comes in. The good track that I plan on going to this year, hopefully, is Battlefield. And Battlefield is like west of Mississippi. And it's a true 660 foot track. And, you know, it looks nice. I've heard Kai Kelly and who else? Swamp Thing and maybe a few other Street Outlaw guys race down that track. So I want to go down there, not just for that reason, but to go to a legit track and get some real time slips and see what the car really does. Hopefully this car can run like a 7.9 to a 7.8 in an 1/8 mile. 7.9 and 7.8 is, you know, basically 7.8 seconds and 7.9 seconds. For those of you that are, you know, not really car enthusiasts and that just watch me to support me. So in the mile an hour, I'm hoping to get like 80 to 95 mile an hour in the 1/8 mile. So we will see, because I probably might not go back to Byram again, just because, you know, it's not a true track. Their time slips are crappy, really. Their whole track is not even that great. I've heard some mixed feelings about Byram, but it's okay. I would probably go there for, you know, just to see what the car does in the 60 foot. That's it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If y'all like this one, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, Greatest Hits, and I'll holler at you guys at the next one. Peace out.